Yep, you read the title correctly. Overnight, I became the #1 WuWa hater in the WuWa community. Even though that I have over 1500 hours of playtime in Wuthering Waves, I made hundreds of videos covering every aspect of the game, from guides, from news, from animations, from characters, everything in between. And just to paint the picture for you, I have over 60,000 hours of watch time covering Wuthering Waves. That's about 2,500 days of people watching your videos non-stop. I criticized one thing about this game that I didn't like, and people went wild and paint me to be this Wuthering Waves hater. Look, let's get this out of the way. I'm not against female characters, and one of my favorite characters in game are female characters. I love my waifus, I love my Gunner Fest, and I do enjoy them. But when every new release is a girl waifu with similar aesthetic, it creates fatigue. Even for people who like the designs, players who enjoy male characters, especially those who want to see stronger or more prominent male leads, are left hanging. Wuthering Waves prides itself on being narrative-rich, immersive experience first. But when your roster feels like it's being designed with banner sales first, character depth second, the experience becomes shallow. Character variety, in a sense, is very critical for long-term engagement, and you kinda want to include all the potential revenue from both people that want a female character, waifus, and the people that want husbando. Something that you want to keep in mind, that a lot of females play Wuthering Waves as well, and they want to see their husbando. I love mommy milkers, and I played a lot of games that are Goonfest, but I don't want Wuthering Waves to become a Goonfest. Even though that I'm collecting female characters, and I love the way that they look like and everything and so on, because I did try to sort of explain my stand on that. I love waifus, and I've been collecting them, and I if you go or scroll down in the channel history, you're going to be finding that I played so many gacha games that sort of basically like a Goonfest. But yeah, I don't want Wuthering Waves to become like that, and that's why I'm criticizing that aspect of the game. But I feel like people are sort of glazing too much to Wuthering Waves, to the point that it becomes sort of we're not having a nuanced conversation about a certain thing. We're more glazing, literally glazing this $1,000,000 corporation just for the sake that I want to show that I am a die-hard fan of this game, which is understandable. The game is great and so on, but I feel like we have to be able to criticize a certain aspect of the game that you don't like without people getting upset each time. A lot of people are sort of kuro bots to the point that, I don't know, it becomes sort of silly, and they create this barrier between other people that you are unable to have this creative conversation with each other about certain things that we like about this game and certain things that we don't like. And that's the only aspect that I don't like about Wuthering Waves community, is that, oh my god, I have to freaking compare the game to other games. Oh my god, this game is better than the other one and stuff like that. I do understand in some scenarios you can make the comparison, but you don't have to get upset about it. Honestly, they're not going to be giving you a portion of their profits, essentially. They're just going to be oh, this guy is just a number on an Excel sheet. This guy spent a certain amount of this game in this game, and I know this is gonna get a lot of people upset, but it is what it is. Honestly, it's you have to be able to prevent certain companies from becoming predatory. If you don't like a certain thing about a game, you should be able to criticizing without people sending you death threats. Yep, you heard it right. I got death threats just because I criticized a certain aspect of the game. It's a game, after all. We're here to enjoy it. And if you don't like a certain thing, I'm not going to be sending you death threats. Trust me, I'm not going to go crazy and start calling you name just because you didn't like a certain aspect. Oh my god, this animations are not good enough, or this thing is not good enough, or her butt is not big enough, or her tits are too big or too small, or whatever. I'm not going to come after you just because you didn't like a certain aspect. I feel like if you don't like something, you should just type it and in the most civilized way as possible in order to support your argument with certain ideas and so on. That's the kind of conversation that I expect from people when I say like, oh, give me your thoughts, because we're humans, we're not 100% correct, and I could be seeing one aspect of a certain thing that I don't see, because yeah, if we stare at the same painting and look from different angles, I'm going to be seeing stuff that you're not going to be seeing, and you're going to be seeing stuff that I'm not going to be able to see. And seeing that kind of aspect or sort of like ideas from your standpoint is great to me, and that's why like I said, it's like I keep on saying, like, please leave your thoughts in the comments down below. I'm sorry that I made a lot of people upset about the male roaster and stuff like that, because like I said, I feel like the story needs to be able to be pushed forward without the forced flirtation with Rover each time, because, oh, here's a new female character. It's most likely she's going to be blushing when she sees Rover. She's probably going to be losing its grip or touching her hair or whatever, just because Rover is there or whatever. And it doesn't matter if Rover is a female or a male, essentially. But we have Kalsharo, we have Scar, we have Gashu Lin, we have a lot of cool male characters that haven't been explained properly in the game. I wish like to see and so on. All right, I love Wuthering Waves. I want it to succeed, and part of that is holding it to a higher standard, especially when it's so close to being something truly special. So if you felt frustrated by my last video, I hear you, but I hope you now understand why I brought it up and why it still matters. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you feel the same fatigue, or are you happy with the roaster? Let's have that discussion respectfully. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell if you want more honest takes on your favorite game. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye. Want to have some sort of collection of waifus? You have the you have an enormous amount. Of course, like, I'm probably going to be, because I used most of my summons, I'm probably going to be placing, let's see if we have some summons, because I wanna try to show you guys how the summon system work. Maybe regular links. Can I get another one? Yeah, I can get another one. I want to show you. Oh my god, look at this. It's insane. Let's try and get 8 of these if we are able to.